Hello everyone and welcome to Long's Toys. Today I'll be taking a look at Transformers Legends LG-65 Targetmaster Twin Twist. I was very excited to pick this up because I could not find the American version of Twin Twist here in America at all. I don't know what it was about Wave 5, but they didn't show up in stores around here, which is really weird. So I was very excited to pick this up. One, the Takara version is kind of much better painted, a little bit nicer looking, and also it comes with a Targetmaster partner, which obviously we do not get any Targetmasters over here with the Titans Return line, so anytime they can throw a Targetmaster partner in, I'm on board. I love it. So this comes with Targetmaster Spoiledo, which I assume is Spoil Sport, who was the Targetmaster partner for Sure Shot, the Autobot Targetmaster. And as I've kind of mentioned previously in other reviews and things, they did not do the Autobot Targetmasters in Titans Return. They did the Decepticon Targetmasters, but they didn't do the Autobot Targetmasters. So what they did was they just gave the Autobot Targetmaster partners to 3 various molds in the line. In this case, Twin Twist, Topspin, and Windblade. So if you watched my Windblade review, you would have seen a Targetmaster partner already, and now we got one with Twin Twist as well. So very cool. So, for multiple reasons, I was very excited to pick up this release. Takara always does a beautiful job. Taking a look at the top there. Not too much going on the bottom. On the side here, just kind of shows the Headmaster, Vehicle Mode, Targetmaster partner. And then over here you get a nice art shot of the 2 robots, which looks really good. Taking a look on the back, again, just kind of more of the same. Robot mode, vehicle mode, Targetmaster partner, gun mode, all that good stuff. So very cool. Very nice packaging. We'll go ahead, we'll get it open, and we'll start taking a closer look at Twin Twist. Alright, so here are Twin Twist and Spoil out of the packaging here. I guess we'll take a look at Spoil first, and I might just call him Spoil Sport for the rest of the review, just because it's the name I'm used to, but he looks great. He's definitely a repaint of the Targetmaster partner that came with Cup or Char. But it looks really good. I like the blue visor for the eyes. I like the red paint. The black and the red go really well together. He's got pretty much the same articulation. Ball joint in the shoulder there. Ball joint in the knee. And then a swivel around for the waist. Or hip, I guess I should say. The waist can swivel. It's part of the transformation, but you have the kind of handle, and when you have this down, the handle fits into this empty space. So if you wanted to change, or if you wanted to move his waist around, you'd have to lift this up first, and then you could move it to the side and then kind of put it back down. So it is possible, just know that. And also it turns the head, because it's one solid rod through his body. So if you turn the waist, it turns his head. But transformation is very simple. You take this large piece on his back and you just bring it up, and it clips right there on his chest, and obviously that's the large barrel section of the gun. Then you're going to turn him at the waist, as I just showed you guys. And then you're going to turn him at the kneecap, or the knee. Just spin the legs 180, and then you can see there's large tabs on the back of the feet, and they will peg in here and here. So bring this in, and then just kind of tuck the arms against the body. And here you go. This is the gun mode for the Targetmaster partner. And this can peg on the body. I'm going to move the Headmaster off to the side. So you can see there's peg holes here and here. So you can peg this in. Oops. You can peg it in there. I believe you can peg it in on the side down here as well. For some reason it doesn't want to hold together well when I'm trying to peg it in. There we go. I like it better back here, but you can peg it in there as well. So I'm going to just put this guy off to the side for now, and we'll come back to him later on in the robot mode. Here is the Headmaster partner. Or I guess technically in Japan, the Headmaster is the robot, and the body does not have a mind of its own. The main difference between the American and Japanese fiction. But really nicely painted. The head sculpt is very nicely done. I like the visor. The silver paint on the face, I think, looks good. And then when you transform it, really nice job there as well. Silver paint on the face looks great. Blue eyes look really good. Really happy with the job they did here for Twin Twist's head. Very nice. Coming back to the vehicle mode here, you can lift up the canopy, which you see right here in the middle. And then you just kind of lie this guy down. And then you can close it up. And he rides inside, as you can see there. So I think they did a great job with this drill tank mode. It looks really, really sharp. The gunmetal gray is really nicely done. You have some thrusters here on the back. Really nice silver paint for the two drills. You have some yellow and red paint just to kind of make it pop. Really nice color combinations. Really nice paint applications. Just all around, really nice vehicle mode. It does have some wheels here and here, so it does roll. It's not amazingly, I should say it doesn't roll fantastically, but it rolls well enough. So very well done vehicle mode in my opinion. But let's go ahead and get into the robot transformation. Alright, so I put the Headmaster and the Targetmaster off to the side so we can focus in on the robot transformation here. First thing you're going to do, I like to unpeg the two legs from each other. And then you can accordion these out. And then once you do that, it's much easier to pull out the knee pads. The directions actually have you pull out the knee pads first. I think it's much easier to do it this way. And then you can fold down the feet. And then you're going to come around to the back. And you can see on the inside here how these all accordioned out like that. Then you're going to just push these pieces in. And they'll kind of fold into the back of the leg to kind of give it some stability there. So you want to make sure that the knee pieces are pushed forward as much as they can. I wish they kind of snapped in place. They don't really. It's not a huge deal, but it just would have been nice. So at that point, you can see the whole lower half is pretty much done. There's a waist swivel right here. You're going to spin it around 180, just like that. So next we can come to this section. These two white pieces here are going to become the arms. So you can bring these out. Oh, actually, you know what you probably want to do first? This whole piece here is going to bend forward. So you can see where the kind of whitish colored plastic meets the blue plastic. There's a hinge down there. So you want to do that 90-degree bend. Now you can bring out the two arms. So bring these out. You can start to bring these pieces up if you like. But you open that hinge, and then you can actually stretch this out, and then fold out the fist, and then close that back. And then once you do that, you can rotate that all the way around. There's a bit of a clearance issue, so with this hinge, so you should open this first, then bring this out, bring out the fist, close it up, and then you can rotate this piece 180. So at this point, you've got a crazy... At this point, it kind of looks like you have this weird robot with two drills coming at you. So, you're going to lift up the canopy. This whole piece will fold up. And it doesn't fold in like perfectly, but it just kind of sits like that. And then you can kind of close the canopy over that. And then you can see here, there's this piece of blue plastic and this piece of blue plastic. And that's where it's going to spin 180 degrees. And then once you're done with that, these two clips will clip onto the sides of this and this as you rotate this back down. And that'll clip into place. And then you just turn around, and there you go. And then you can play with the shoulders and angle them however you like. There is your robot mode. I don't know, the knee joints always throw me off, and I end up putting them in a weird leg configuration because it optically confuses me. But there you go. So now we'll bring in the head. So you just transform the head, and then he should drop straight in here. I like to turn the little robot's head around because of the way they have these connect. I've always thought that they've had that backwards. Now, see, to me, I don't know. It's weird to me the way that they connect. I've always thought it's strange, but you kind of have to push it. There we go. Now we're in. And here you go. We have Twin Twist. I like him a lot. I think he looks great. We'll give him his Targetmaster partner. It's a very nice robot mode. It definitely has a lot of beautiful paint here on the chest. Autobot symbol looks fantastic. You have some nice silver here. Yeah, put this down. It's blocking the light. So really nice paint there on the chest. You have this little pop of color here on the shoulders. Of course, you have the knee pads and a little bit on the feet. So the color scheme overall looks really good. The paint applications are beautiful. You have a little bit of weird kibble here on the back, but I don't think it's that big a deal. Overall, I like this guy a lot, and I'm really glad I was able to pick it up. If you have the means to pick up this one, I definitely think it's worth it. If you already have the Hasbro version, I could understand, you know, maybe you don't want to splurge again, because the Takara versions are definitely more expensive. They're usually almost $30 or thereabouts, whereas over here they're about $15. So I can understand, but you really do get a lot more paint applications. You get the extra Targetmaster partner, so there are definitely things to be had. Bonuses, I should say, for the Takara version over the Hasbro version, but for me, it was a no-brainer. I could never find the Hasbro version, so I was absolutely just getting the Takara version, and it's fantastic. Absolutely love it. I should get into articulation, obviously. So the head joint, ball joint, that's just that ball joint from the Headmaster's head. You have a swivel joint here in the shoulder, but also a ball joint in the shoulder up here. Then you have a bicep swivel, and then you have kind of two joints in the elbow. So you can do like almost bend like that. Does the wrist move? No, I don't think so. No, the wrist does not move. Obviously, you have the waist swivel like we talked about earlier. You have a ball joint for the hips. You have thigh swivel. You have the kind of weird knee joint, which I don't love, but it's fine. It's not a huge deal breaker or anything like that. And then you don't really have any articulation in the ankle other than the transformation. I think the problem is, like, this is how you'd normally have him bend his knee, but I think because of these extra pieces and because of the drill pieces, he's just a little bit more back heavy. And that's what causes him to not like a normal pose. So you kind of have to straighten his legs out or pitch him a little forward so he'll stand. And it's perfectly doable. There's nothing preventing you from doing it. It's just maybe not as natural of a pose as you would like to put him in. He's got to pitch forward just a smidge. But still really looks fantastic. Taking a quick look at the instruction sheet. On this side, obviously you get a picture of the robot mode of the figure, vehicle mode, Targetmaster. Here's his tech specs. On this side, you get that same really nice artwork from the box. Really looks nice. Open it up, and of course we get our Takara comics. I have no idea what's going on in this one. I see Windblade, and I see we have the Wreckers, because Twin Twist and Top Spin are both members of the Wreckers. And I think it's cool. For the other three Wreckers, they have the Generation molds. So if you have those three molds from the Generations line a couple years ago, you could have a full Wreckers team now. I think I have Roadbuster, but I don't think I ever got Whirl. I know I have Springer. In any case, and then for some reason they start fighting Windblade. And the other thing I think is weird is Windblade has like her sword plugged into her sheath, plugged into her Targetmaster partner, and it's all one giant weapon. You can see it here too. It looks really strange. I'm not sure if a toy can actually do that. I kind of think probably not, but weird. So anyway, she decapitates Twin Twist, but then it's okay because he's a headmaster. Huzzah! And then he transforms, and he's fighting her with his two twin drills. And then, I don't know, they're okay at the end. I really don't know what's going on. Sometimes you can tell just from the pictures what's going on, but I get no idea with this one. And then when you open it up, inside is the transformation instructions. So, I love the Takara comics. It's another part of this that I think is fun. A little extra bonus for buying the Takara version of these toys. So yeah, I wanted to show that off real quick. So Twin Twist is an absolutely fantastic figure. If you're like me and you couldn't find the Hasbro version, absolutely no reason to not pick up this Takara version. If you already have the Hasbro version, I think it's really just going to be up to you how much of a diehard Transformer fan you are. But there's nothing really to complain about this figure. The paint applications are great. Articulation's nice. Targetmaster partner he comes with is very cool. Vehicle mode is very cool. The Headmaster looks great. I mean, like I said, the knee joints are a little weird to me, but I don't think it's the knee joints' fault. I think it's the combination of having those kind of knee joints with the fact that he's a little back heavy. With a figure that didn't have as much weight up top, it might not be a problem, which is kind of why I don't remember it with Twin Twist. I'm sorry, with Topspin. I don't remember Topspin having the problem as much, but he wouldn't have those big tank treads. So I'll have to revisit it when I review the Takara version, see if it's the same deal. But yeah, I don't really think that's anything that would be a deal breaker. It's just a little bit getting used to for figuring out how to pose the guy best. But I love this figure. I really have nothing bad to say. The comic is fun. Yeah, he's great. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like and share the video, and please subscribe. I hope you guys have enjoyed this look at Targetmaster Twin Twist from Transformers Legends. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching.